What's up, guys? My name is Marcus Huskins, and thank you for joining me. As always, if you're finding this content useful, please go ahead, do me a favor, and hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date on my content as it's released. Okay, so diving right in here, we're working in Studio One version 4 today, and what I wanted to focus on is a little different behavior that we have with version 4. Okay, so before we go into too much detail here, let's go back and let's talk about version 2 for a second. In version 2, when double-clicking a MIDI event or instrument part or whatever you want to call it, but let's just call it a MIDI event for the sake of this tutorial, we had a specific behavior in that it would automatically remember and recall whatever zoom state you had set up for your MIDI information for your instrument part over here. Some people like that. Now move over to version 3, and we have a change of behavior. This is the same song I've set up, but in version 3. So for example, if I was to go ahead, make some changes to this, if I closed my editor and double-clicked it again, it would automatically do kind of a scale to fit from left to right and top to bottom in terms of the note data and what we could see. So some people like that, some people didn't. Now in Studio One version 4, we have kind of the best of both worlds, and I'm pretty sure this is documented behavior, but just in case it's not, let's go ahead and talk about it for a second. So the default behavior now with version 4 is if we double click, it will automatically remember the last zoomed state you had of your note data. So for example, if I was to do this and close my editor and double click, it would automatically remember this state. Now, if you want to have the kind of zoom to fit behavior, we can hold down a modifier key, and then we will have the same double click behavior that we had in version 3. So if I want to double click this MIDI event, but I want to have it kind of like a zoom to fit, if I hold down Alt or Option and double click, you'll notice that it automatically resized my view here so that I'm seeing all of the pertinent information for this MIDI event. Now, if I was to go ahead, make some changes here, and I wanted those changes to be recalled the next time I double click this, obviously that's going to happen, but by holding down Alt or Option and double clicking, I can automatically resize. So just to re-summarize here, this is a change of behavior in Studio One version 4. If you want it to behave kind of like version 2 did, no problem. We can go ahead, we can double click a MIDI event. As we zoom, if we close that, double click again, it will remember that. If we want to have it behave like version 3 did, we hold down Alt or Option and double click, and then it will automatically do the zoom to fit left to right and top to bottom. So depending on what you need to do, one modifier key, and in my opinion, the best of both worlds. So that's all the time I have available for this video. If you found this video useful, please go ahead, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, like, share, and as always, feel free to leave your comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And as always, we'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.